see our matron of honor for our bride this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Rebecca.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rebecca, and I'm the maid of honor and twin sister of the bride. I wanted to thank all the guests for coming tonight. Isn't it amazing how far people will travel for a free meal? So Rachel and I met in my mom's womb, and at first, I wasn't the happiest that I had to share a womb with Rachel, so I pinched her umbilical cord the last month we were in there to take all of the food. Well, despite my efforts to get rid of her, Rachel ended up being born 8 minutes after me, and it was from that moment on that I had a built-in best friend and adventure buddy. Now, growing up with Rachel as my twin was interesting, to say the least. I can definitely say she got our dad's weirdness and ability to not care what other people think. The moment I knew Rachel was different was when she told our entire family that she didn't come from us and that she actually lived with a pack of monkeys in the backyard. Rachel is always there to lend a helping hand. When we were with our friend Callie in Florida, Rachel saw a homeless guy sitting against a wall holding a cup. So Rachel went over to him, she dropped some change into his cup. Then she came back over to Callie and me, and this is what she said. Whoops, that guy actually wasn't homeless. By the time I already dropped my change into his cup, I realized it was just some random guy drinking a cup of coffee. But in all seriousness, though, Rachel is one of the most giving people I know and would do just about anything for anyone. And needless to say, there's nobody I'd rather go on adventures with, from switching classes in high school to attempting to sneak onto trains in Europe and traveling the world together. We've shared some pretty great adventures. But one of Rachel's greatest adventures yet was when she met the love of her life, Cody. Now, Rachel and all of our friends, we just knew who Cody was through track and cross country in high school because of how fast he was. Cody, isn't your mile PR like 409? Or 410, sorry, I'm close. And just like any other 21st century love story, Cody messaged Rachel on Facebook and it all bloomed from there. Their very first date was at Willow, the swimming pool. Rachel brought all of her friends and Cody brought all of his friends. And from there, they had a summer full of fun, from going to the movies and going to Steak and Shake. There was also the time when Rachel and Cody first started dating, and Cody thought I was Rachel and almost held my hand. Twin problems. Now, Cody, if you ever mess up with Rachel, just know that flowers, those will tell her you're sorry. But a plate full of chocolate chip cookies will tell Rachel that you learned your lesson. I honestly could not have handpicked a better husband for Rachel to have. You two genuinely make each other so happy and you balance each other out perfectly. I know whenever Rachel's tempted to sneak onto a train, Cody will be there to say, well, maybe we should just buy a ticket and bring her back down to earth. You two are also some of the most resilient people I know. As I'm sure you all know, we lost our dad and his fiancée, Anita, suddenly 9 months ago. I know they'd give anything to be here in person today. In fact, they were the very first people to buy their plane tickets to the wedding. Just know that they're here in spirit, saying woohoo, and showing off their swing moves on the dance floor. And if there's any advice I can give, it'd be to live a life of love like Dad and Anita. Love each other unconditionally, live life to the fullest, and never take any moment for granted. So if everyone could please join me in a toast. Cheers to the newlyweds as they take on their new big life adventure. Cheers. Ooh, I can almost not get through that.
Rebecca, if you'll step out or have a seat.
Oh.